So we did
Yeah.
Valentine's episode.
Yeah.
Was more tricky than what we anticipated.
A lot more. We had to do
Yeah.
it in 2 parts because it was
Not
yeah,
good.
it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
And
little
Ben
bit.
had this clip, which it was like the re-clipping of the second one, and my face is just
Oh yeah.
like, oh fuck
Yeah, we had
off,
to do it in
dude.
2 parts because it was a bit more of a disaster than what we
It was really
anticipated.
awkward.
Yeah, so we got to a point where literally we went, this is awkward. Because you're a better arguer than I am. So it just ended up me sitting there
So that's
like,
not a nice thing to say.
I know, but you
It's
are.
not that I'm a better
It's just typical
arguer,
women.
it's just-
We're typical
it's not
women.
that
You
we
come
just
up with
have an
like,
answer.
when did that happen?
Yeah,
What
time.
time? What was the weather like? Blah, blah, blah. And men are like, I don't know, I just remember the feelings.
No, it's like
and
when you do it all the time, and I'm like, so give me a scenario, and I do it,
Yeah.
and you go, oh, I don't fucking know, and I'm
Yeah.
like, well then it's not
But
that
then
bad.
one time I actually put it in my phone. I made notes, and you yelled at me because you're like, "Oh my, that bad." I don't have the fucking time.
See,
It just came into
I
it.
don't think you
But I
did.
did, and I like came down a list. I was like, "Yep, here's when you went like this," and you were like, "Oh my, that fucking bad." And you have to keep a list of the times that we have arguments. Blah, 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 blah.
Anyway,
So it just backfired. It's a bad idea. Don't fall into the
and
trap.
then this past weekend, Ben was very hungover.
Oh man,
We
yeah.
had a very, very hungover
Well, yeah.
Ben.
On Saturday, I
Yeah.
went to like a local sports talk dinner thing
Mhm.
with people who had no freaking idea who it was. Some Barry Fry, wasn't it? Yeah, Barry Fry.
Why are you asking me like I know? I have
I
no
know,
idea.
you grew up with
I have
football.
no
I
idea.
didn't. But I had no idea who the guy was. But it was a good night,
Yeah.
obviously, because I didn't feel drunk at all. But I think that was my first full night of drinking vodka lemonade. Normally, I go for like cider, then I might have a couple of vodka lemonades later. Cider's just not been agreeing with
The
me
blue
lately.
shit fucked you up.
And so, yeah, it got me. It snuck on me. Shook me
Yeah.
like a dog. Big time. Yeah, I really didn't feel that bad. And then, yeah, I woke up.
I'm not gonna lie, I love you, but you looked rough as.
Yeah.
I could tell you were hanging.
I
You
still,
looked rough.
this morning felt a little bit rough.
A little bit
like,
ropey.
Yeah.
It will do it to you.
It
We're
got me.
we're not spring chickens anymore.
No, definitely.
When you
definitely
hit
not.
like I want to say after 25, the
Yeah.
hangovers are severe. They're like 3 days, sometimes a week,
Yeah, even
where
today I
you
still
don't feel back to normal. It sucks.
It's not nice. But it was a fun night.
We had a great time at the Italian.
Yeah, you guys had like
Got
shots
smashed.
with the owners.
Yeah,
and
we
stuff.
did.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
That's
it was
wicked.
really good
One
fun.
day I'll drink with the
They
owners.
had a new,
Everyone else has but me.
They've got 2 new cocktails, but we only tried one of them, and it's called a Pink Lady. You would like it. It was really good. Right
sure
up
I
your
would.
street, because you like the sexy flamingo one,
Ooh,
so
I
I know
do.
you would like it.
Yeah, the sexy cocktail.
Mm.
It's a bin stamp on it. No, it was a good night for everyone, other than C. She face planted the floor, and it was my fault because I wanted some ice. I actually didn't want the ice, by the way. I went to the fridge and looked for the ice.
Well,
It
the
wasn't
ice isn't in the fridge.
freezer, you know what I mean. Well, actually, it was on the countertop, which makes no fucking sense, by the way. And it was all melted. So she was like, "Oh, Ben," she had a few drinks, so she was feeling a bit wobbly. And she was like, "Yeah, I'll go get you ice." I'm like, "No, see, you really don't need to get me any ice." And then she's gone a little bit too long, and she comes back. I got a secret. She had a big old like pink spot on her nose and her forehead. I was like, "Oh God, what happened?" And then I went out and towards the garage, and there was this ice everywhere.
Yeah, so she'd obviously dropped it.
Yeah,
Face
but
planted.
I appreciate thanks for
This
giving me the
isn't
ice.
the first time she's face planted.
No, the last time we got on camera.
That was so funny.
That was so good.
That was so funny.
Well, I felt so bad. It was like the most toxic ice I've ever not asked for but gotten, and I feel really bad about it.
Shouldn't have asked for the ice.
And with that, here's the perfect segue to it's episode 4 of 2 accents,
1 marriage,
zero filter.
We've been waiting for so long. We've been waiting for this time to begin. We ain't getting any older. I kinda feel a little younger.
The intro. I love that intro. So good.
The
I'm
music.
very proud of our intro.
Yeah. No.
Anyway, so as always, we're going to start with a couple cards to get things moving. Feeling limber. Ready? Me or you first?
You can go first.
Would you still love me if I wanted us to spend every vacation with only my family? Yeah. What do you think?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think you would.
Absolutely
I
not.
wouldn't. I mean, I don't think I would want. want it.
I mean, we've been married.
Well, we do spend everyone for your family. Not everyone, but most of them. With your family.
Hang on, are you on about?
Yeah, no, it's like my family.
A vacation and holiday, or
I think it's vacation. Either one.
The
really.
thing is,
Holidays,
though,
vacation.
we've been married 15 years, and I've never met your family, and that is all on you.
Yeah. But
you're not going to like that now because it's coming out on here.
I get
but that
is
nothing to do with me.
No, I know it's not. I think it comes down to the fact that for me, like when I was in the military, it felt like every single time I went on any type of leave, if I didn't go back home, it was like I was betraying someone or upsetting someone or something. So as soon as I got out of the military, I was like, no, fuck that. I want to go where I want to go.
Yeah.
And we've done loads of things that we wanted to do with our time and with our money. Like, no offense. And I'm really sad to say this. I don't want to go back to where I got away from on my holiday. I don't.
Yeah, but that's a small part. Like we wouldn't have to go back to that area.
No, but we've tried going back to areas near and asking people to come and join us, and it's not happened. We have tried that a few times.
Yeah,
it's not happened. So yeah, it's just whereas we have done quite a few holidays with your family, and it's always a good time. We get on with them really well. Obviously, we live right down the street from them.
Yeah,
we do all of our holidays and all of our vacations with them, and it's always been a good time. It feels really easy. Feels like it's always like goes really nicely.
Yeah.
Whereas, and not gonna like that say this, but no filter. Every time I've tried with mine, it just always seems like there's difficulty. Always seems like nothing quite works out.
Yeah.
There's always a lot of other things that happen. Like I've invited people over, and it's been like, what about this and what about that? It's too complicated.
Yeah.
In my time in the United Kingdom, which I have been here for 18 years.
It's nearly 20 years.
I have never had a single member of my family or friends ever come and visit me.
That's mad.
In that entire time.
I mean, to be fair, it's not one of the cheapest places to go.
No, and that's it. But just in the other end, it's not cheap for us to go there either.
It's not.
That's the thing.
But I think the problem is, like, what Americans who haven't been to England think is they're going to come over here and we're on the doorstep of London. We're not.
No, we're not.
Like that's a few days out.
Yeah.
It's not right next door kind of thing. I'm not saying it's like, oh, it's a nightmare to get there, but it's so expensive over here.
It's really expensive. Like, expensive everywhere. America's expensive now as well.
It's really expensive here, though.
Yeah, it's
not the same. And I just think until people take that into account.
Yeah, but for me too, it's like, why would I want to go back to? Of course, I want to see the people.
Yeah.
But why want to go back to where? No offense, I worked really hard to get away from where I grew up.
Yeah.
Because
when he says where he grew up, he's referencing.
I don't know. Well, West Virginia, Texas is nice. I claim Texas.
I didn't think you were representing Texas.
No.
I thought you were talking about West Virginia.
Yeah, I always say if we went back and lived in America, I'd probably want to live in Texas.
Go in Texas,
close to the area I'm from.
Yeah.
But yeah, West Virginia.
Austin would be quite cool.
Yeah, I right outside Austin. I think would be brilliant. I think it would be so good. School system maybe not, but the rest of it would be so good. But no, yeah, West Virginia. Like miss the people a lot. Miss my friends. I miss the people I grew up with and my sister and like other people like that. But I don't want to go back there on holiday. I don't want to spend loads of money to go and sit in a hotel while everyone obviously has to work and go do things. Because that's what ends up happening. When I was in the
we wouldn't
military.
have to do that. We'd go out and do our own thing.
In West Virginia.
No, I don't want to go West Virginia.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm going to be dead honest. I am not an outdoorsy person. Like, you know, people are like, oh, you know, you can go hunting and you do this. How do I look like the kind of girl that's going to track down the fucking mountain with a gun,
sit in like a deer stand.
Oh
for
my
hours
god! Yeah, like let me skin a fucking animal. No, that is not me.
Yeah, but
what's that thing you watched? Was it like dirt trucking or some shit?
Oh,
do you remember? There was that show, and it was
like Jersey Shore, but for West Virginia.
It was mad.
What was it called?
Yeah, that's not me. I don't want to do that. Don't put me down for that.
Oh, I can't remember what that was
So,
called.
like, when I first got with Ben, he was due to PCS.
I was 6 months from PCSing, which PCSing is leaving, like getting moved to another base with the military.
Yeah. And it was going to be minor,
which I was really excited about. Actually,
that's like the only person that.
I'll actually never forget.
For that.
The only reason why I was excited about it was because as far as like outdoorsy and I think you would have gotten used to it. It's like what 3 or 4 years. But
I would not have got used to it.
My only reason why I wanted to is because my other alternative was the most busy base for my job. And it would have been like high achiever. It would have been ridiculous.
Yeah.
Whereas, and I'd kind of like gone through that phase while I was here. I wanted to get all the promotions and do all that stuff. People are just horrible.
Kisses.
I don't think I was. For me, I wanted to get promoted,
weird that they
which
want
means
you to
more
excel,
money.
and then you try, and then
everyone
kind of
turns on you.
backfires.
Everyone looks at you like you're
kiss
ass and everything. Literally, when I got my promotion in the military, I had someone quite higher ranking than me behind me, like literally whispering in my ear, because they ask you things like, "What's your long-term goal? What's your short-term goal?" And for me, my long-term, like I wanted to be a commissioned officer, and I wanted to be the first general from enlisted to officer to make general. That was my high hope. I had huge aspirations, and I literally had someone behind me that I worked with that was higher up that should have been someone I could look up to, literally whisper in my ear going, "You're a kiss ass," basically.
Who said that?
You know who it is. MG.
Oh, yeah,
You know exactly.
Yeah.
Stand that person. Because they were just mean to me. Remember when we were down at the pit and they were literally talking about me to you as I was standing right next to them because they didn't know I was behind them. They were talking shit. And then they were like, "Oh, yeah, I'm coming over for steak dinner." And I thought, I'm going to poison it. Like, that person was so horrible. Yeah, it was awful.
I think that's another one of those, though, like, it just didn't think that we were going to work and was adamant,
big time.
And was adamant it wasn't going to work, and now probably maybe might have a different opinion.
Yeah, just don't talk to that person anymore. But
we don't talk. We talk to, actually, there's a good handful, maybe 2 hands that we still stay in contact with and talk
like
to.
Facebook contacted. But anyway, so yeah, at the promotion ceremony, I said all those things, and I got promoted, and that was my time. I was doing honor guard, I was doing all this stuff, I was getting awards, like I was doing really well, and then like I just kind of how everyone treated me when I started having all my medical problems, with my back and everything like that, and how people treated me was so awful. I was like, well, if I'm staying in, fuck that. Like, I'm gonna.
I think maybe it's a little bit out of jealousy, because a lot of the people that did then act like dicks had probably already done like 10 to 12 years, were sick of it anyway, but knew that they were, in the home stretch kind of thing.
Saw me as a bristling young airman wanting to go get stuff, and they probably thought, "Oh, chill the fuck out, man."
100%.
Most likely.
100%.
So Lake and East is a crazy busy base for most people.
Yeah.
So my next base, I wanted to go somewhere chill, where I wouldn't have to, which Minot is a one person for my job.
South Dakota, yeah?
Yeah, North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Mm-hmm. And it would have been so easy. And more importantly for me at that time, I was just getting into tattooing. And I had heard that
there was no tattoo shops.
Yeah, no tattoo shop right off the military base. The closest one I had heard of was like 45 minutes away. So I was like, ooh, I'll get stationed there, and then I can kind of do my military job and then go do my tattooing job and do that. And that'll be really cool. And that's what I was hoping to do, like set up a little shop out of like our house or like a little business or something like that. And that was what I was going to do. And then, yeah, I remember, I can't remember her name, but she was chief, wasn't she? Yeah, she was a chief. And
I know her name was S.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She pulled me into her office one morning, and which is if you were ever in the military, anytime you get called into, especially your chief's office, it's like, oh God, what have I done?
What did I do?
Oh man. And yeah, she came in, she was so calm. It was like
she was so always like had a great spirit,
great energy. Yes. Yeah, she was awesome. Really good chief.
Yeah.
Don't have many of those, but some of them are really great.
No, keep going.
Yeah, but she pulled me in her office and she was like, "Airman Gatsby, I have something really exciting to tell you. You're not going to Minot. You're going to Peterson.
No,
which is,
Colorado Springs.
No, it wasn't Colorado Springs.
Yes, Peterson. It was Colorado Springs.
Peterson. Because Peterson is the ADL, which is like the biggest
one. It was Colorado
Springs. It's in Colorado Springs.
Yeah, but it's not.
Like the Academy, and then there's Peterson.
Right. Okay.
So I'm pretty sure it's Peterson. It's been a long time. But yeah, she was like, "You're going to the other base, Colorado Springs," which just so happens to be the biggest, like where all the overachievers, where you have to.
But there was people there that you knew.
Yeah, which was
that
exciting.
You'd worked with here.
Yeah, which was exciting, but it was like that was the base where you're gonna continue to be an overachiever. You're gonna continue to have to look polished and do all that stuff. And I was kind of looking forward to one base where I just kind of chilled out and then maybe go back to polished. See how it goes. And so when she told me that, I was like, "Oh, really?" Like that. And she went, "What's wrong with that?" And I just said, "Well, I was really hoping to go to Minot." And she was like, "For fuck's sake, Gatsby, I literally put you at the start of my day, so I start my day off with a good one, because the rest of the day, I'm like telling people really bad news all day, and shouting at people and telling them bad news and just being awful all day. So I thought, I'll start with Gatsby, because it's going to be exciting news that he'll love to hear. And yeah, I ruined her day.
Yeah,
and that was not good. But
I was going to say, when you said she was the best, she was brilliant. There was a few higher-ups that I thought were really, really good, and I just wanted to clear this up, because someone stopped by today and said, I just wanted to ask what you did why everyone had to be pulled in a room and that. So just to clarify, when I interviewed for the position on base, I was 16 years old. And by the time the security clearance and everything got through, I had turned 17. But obviously, I still wasn't 18 at that point for the following year. So. Yeah.
And in America, the legal age of consent is 18.
Yeah.
So they were like, ooh,
but
here's a girl.
You will never know how terrifying it was to be in a room with the commander.
Even though the commander at the time was like the coolest.
He was so
guy.
lovely,
was
bless
so
him.
Nice.
This Senior Master Sergeant P.
Yeah, P at the time. I didn't like him
And
very much.
then I loved him.
I didn't get on.
Oh, he was so
That was the only thing about my military
sweet.
career that I'd never gone on with, my hair. For some reason, that was always, my hair was always, I always wanted it way longer than I was allowed to.
Well, then don't have it way longer than what you're allowed to.
He hated me.
Well, anyway, I sat in a room with them two and then two higher ups from the MOD. And let me just say, at 16, that was the scariest thing I ever had to do. And when they're asking you questions about life experience, you don't have a lot at 16. No. How I managed to get myself through that, I will never know. But
they're probably just impressed with that. That's probably what got you.
Long story short, he told a family member of mine that it was my maturity and how I came across in the interview.
All right. Yeah, so that's what it is. The thing, I thought we had talked about it in that, but maybe it happened so quick and it was a lot we talked about that maybe it didn't. But yeah, when we first met you, you were well, I don't think I ever there's probably like a passing, like, you know, when you have someone like working. I don't
really remember ever really talking to you. You'd come past with like all the impressions and stuff like that. But
and I was always like upbeat and happy and stuff. But
married.
Yeah, and I was married. Yeah. Did you remember meeting my ex-wife one time?
Yeah.
But it was like just like
because you were getting a command sponsor.
Yeah, it was literally just like a quick conversation, and then that was that. But yeah, so I literally like avoided you like the plague, like everyone else did.
It's really funny because obviously I didn't really see you in like that light kind of thing, and I remember coming to the desk and you being like, "This is my wife," and I was just kind of like, "Okay."
Yeah. Well, because we didn't like.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
This is great.
We didn't directly work with each other. So,
no.
Like
we could have gone like the whole time I was there, and never seen each other.
Yeah. Honestly, if it wasn't for that night, that probably wouldn't have ever happened. If we never had gone to Nottingham together, which again, complete random act of just happened, I don't think we would have ever been together. Probably.
No. I know that's what I mean. So, it's weird.
It's weird. And again, I was meant to go to London that night.
So this is really random, but I'm thinking of it now just because of random stuff. But we watched I know we already spoke about the Valentine's thing.
We have a few things we want to talk about watching.
Do we?
We have a few things. We have three things we want to talk about.
I know like the Valentine's Day, our Valentine's Day was shit.
It was awful.
Now I think this would have
made it. The next day was quite
good.
This
would have made it even more horrendous.
Oh yeah.
Wuthering, whatever, Heights. Now I went into this film blind. Like, I haven't read the book.
Yeah, me too.
I didn't know the storyline.
I've always heard about, like, Heathcliff. I've always heard that name. Like, when you hear, people are like, oh,
but
Heathcliff.
But people used to do it in school. I don't know. I might have to read the book now, to be fair.
Yeah, I might listen to it as an audiobook.
The film is weird. If you haven't seen it,
super
prepare yourself.
Fucking weird.
It's weird.
Well, the first thing you need to know is it's by the same, I think it's the same director or producer or writer.
If you've seen Saltburn, that will just tell you everything.
That's why a lot of the actors in that were also in Saltburn.
Yeah.
Like the main actor.
Well, there's only one.
I think the girl was in it too.
No, Margot Robbie was not
her.
In that. No.
The psycho stepsister.
Oh, might have been.
Whatever she was.
But the film, not Saltburn. I mean, that's another story. But Wuthering Heights, literally, it traumatized me.
It was mad.
I was like,
you found it sad at the end.
I
just found it weird across the board.
Sad. I was traumatized by
I like weird.
And then
movies,
I'm trying to get to sleep, and all I'm thinking about was that. Still crying, like it was awful. And then I'm thinking, if you took me to cinema to go and watch that
on Valentine's Day,
I would have been, fuck you. Yeah. That was awful. It was so sad.
Because even like the moments where I was like, oh, this could be romantic. You were just watching it between like closed.
There wasn't one character I really liked. They were all horrible.
Well, the only one that wasn't horrible was
the husband.
Was it Jeffrey or whatever? The one that was like the helper. The helper. In the horse stables that had that weird sex with that girl.
Well, no, he was weird. The only one that wasn't weird. The only one that wasn't weird was her husband.
Yeah, the Edgar. Or whatever. Yeah. And then that Jeffrey guy wasn't.
Linton or whatever.
He did something weird, but he.
Oh, do you know what? The whole thing was just. Bad. I was just like.
But it was all weird. It was just such a mad movie. Like half the time, I didn't know what was really happening, and really strange. Yeah, I'm interested to listen to the book to see if it's anywhere close to that, or if that's like a drastic
dramatization. And talking about
dramatization.
other books, I have been. This is not a film-based one, but I've been reading Bimbo by Ashley James.
Yeah, you've been talking about it.
Very good book. Very good book. Because I know I don't like saying too much to you because you always think it's kind of like a women against men kind of thing, but it's not, and it's not. And this just goes to prove, I know there are some bitches in the world, but there are some absolute dickheads in the world.
Yeah.
Like the bloke on Love is Blind. So we've been watching Love is Blind.
Yeah.
Again, somehow that rolls, that would not fly with British people.
But when this comes out, we would have known how the weddings go, I think. Because it comes out Wednesday night.
Yeah.
So what we're about to say is with ignorance to knowing how the last 2 or 3 episodes
Yeah,
go.
we don't know, but there's this one part in the episode where this guy...
Chris.
Yeah, basically tells his other half who he's already proposed to or whatever, and he has basically said to her, because she doesn't do Pilates every day, it's just not for him.
Yeah, because he doesn't straight up say it. Well, I think he
does.
does.
Without sounding like a dickhead, dude, you sound like a fucking dickhead.
Yeah,
and you know
sound
what?
like such an asshole.
Maybe I don't think it's okay to actually comment on another's body. If it's not your type, leave it at that. It's not your type, but. He's acting like he is this absolute stud, like proper stud, and I'm just like, dude, what the hell? Honestly,
my biggest hang, I mean, it's awful, but my biggest hang up about that was the whole fucking point of the show is this
Love is Blind.
Yeah, it's to show that a deeper emotional, like mental connection, is supposed to be above anything physical. And I do agree, like you do have to be physically attracted to a person, but if you know you're already that shallow, don't go on that show. It's not going to do you any good. Like, it's not going to do you any good at all if you go on that show and your shallowness comes out. It's that is bad. And I felt really bad for Jess. Like,
she's lovely, and she's a fucking doctor.
Yeah, and she's not.
She's a medicine doctor.
The thing is, he talks about her like she's like
like she's div,
like she's something.
Like one. But, it's not even about that.
But it doesn't matter.
A prick.
Yeah, he is big time, and the whole thing is
a twat.
Bad.
And for any American that doesn't know that.
Yeah,
it's basically another word for.
What's funny about that show actually is when we first watched the first or second season, we were like, "This would never work in the UK." And we used to always laugh about how like in America they're like, "Oh, let's see each other."
Goose.
Oh god, that bit I can't remember who did it. It might have been him.
No, it wasn't.
But yeah, that bit. If anyone has watched it, I'm such a silly ghost. You are a silly ghost. It's so bad. It was awful. That bit I literally was. Oh, that was so bad.
You wouldn't have been. No, about 15 years ago.
Yeah, about 15 years ago, I probably would have said the same thing. But yeah, now, no, it's so much. But yeah, so yeah, we watched the first or second season, both of them, and we're like, this would never work in the UK because in the US, basically the whole idea of Love is Blind is you don't see each other, and so it's supposed to be about a more intimate, like emotional connection. And then like over here, you had things like Naked Attraction, which is like, no, we don't want to hear you talk. We just want to see your bits.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like literally, it's just like 6 or 7 people in pods, and it comes straight up to their bits.
And they're butt naked.
Yeah, butt naked right away. Like first reveal.
What makes people? Let me think. I'm just gonna go stand in a box.
No,
butt
the
naked.
funniest thing about that show is when they go, "This is Jill. She's a primary school teacher," and you think, "Not anymore. Not anymore. You're not." That cracks me up every time they say that. Like, this is John.
Tell their work, like, just to let you know. This could be happening. Like,
oh my god,
okay, well, you can quit now.
But yeah, when they're like primary school teachers or whatever, oh man, it's so bad. But yeah, and then they did a UK version, but like not one single person said yes to they or something. It was really bad. Like,
no, they did get one,
but they haven't lasted.
No, like outside. No, none of them. I don't think any of them have. No. And there hasn't been another season.
There hasn't been another one, which
because I think
it's hard to find people who are willing to do that over here.
I can't say I'll be thrilled.
No,
talk to someone for a box.
I think it'd be cool to do it just to see what it's like. Like if I was single again and at this age, I think it would be a cool way of doing it.
Because you just do random shit, like when you audition for Big Brother. You always do random shit.
Yeah, but what's the point of living life if you don't do random shit?
That was so funny when you did that.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
My name is Ben and I like to party.
Yeah, why did you do that?
Because it was funny.
Like, I'm fun, I'm outgoing.
Yeah.
Like you're auditioning for fucking Jersey Shore.
Well, you know, someone I know actually got through quite far in auditions for Big Brother.
Oh, really?
And she said it was M. Woman. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do. Tattooed her.
That and that?
Yeah, she's a bodybuilder. From my hometown. I tattooed her. How do you know? Wonder Woman.
Oh, yes!
Fuck me sideways.
Wait a minute, your thing is...
Yeah, bodybuilder. She's ripped as shit. She is. And she, she's from my hometown.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
Yeah, so little quick, Ben's claim to fame. He tattooed someone who was on the film of Wonder Woman.
The very first one.
The very first movie.
I'm so stoked about it. Her whole story.
And she is so nice.
We'll probably go into that when we do, like, tattoo or something like that. But
not allowed to go into tattoo stories, I've been told. No tattoo stories today, which sucks because they are fucking funny.
Yeah.
Well, some of them are a bit...
Yeah. Well, no, we can talk about her. So her story, because it's not. I have so many other ones. So her story is basically, she came to me. We started tattooing because you actually called me one day. And we're like, "Where are you from?" In Texas. And I was like, "Lampasas." And then you went, "No. Like, where were you married to your first wife?" And I said, "Kempner." And she went, "So there's this lady who's like asking for a tattoo artist, and she's from Kempner." And then she came in, and we're from the same high school. She actually went to school with my stepsister H, and weirdly, like, she's best friends with, like, someone who my stepmom and my dad were, like, godparents to her child, but my stepsister and her don't know each other. It's super weird.
Anyway.
A lot of coincidences, but people don't know each other. But anyway, went to the same high school, but we're, like, 6 years apart. Went to the same area, didn't know each other, but we know mutual people. But anyway, she came in, started tattooing her. She was a bodybuilder, and she did a show in France, and she got confronted by someone who was like, "Hey, you should audition for this movie. It's with Warner Brothers. You should really do it." She went and auditioned. She got the role. I think she had like 3 months where every day she had to drive down to like Warner Brothers Studios, which
is really good. It's where near the Harry Potter.
It's at the Harry Potter Studios. Yeah. And she had to like train and do like stunt coordination and like almost bodybuilding, but to look like an Amazonian warrior and all this stuff. And the whole time they told her that she was going to be in a movie about female spies. That's what they had posters for it. They had all this stuff for female spies.
Why?
Because they were trying to keep under wraps of what they were doing. Because they were trying to build the DCU without it. But at one point, she met like Jason Momoa, Aquaman. She met Henry Cavill, Superman. And she met Ben Affleck, Batman.
Frickin' A!
Yeah, and it was like held as like they knew, hey, these are the Amazonian warriors, but she didn't know that. So she met them just going, oh, we're all in the Warner Brothers family, but she didn't know that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, we're flying you out to Italy to film. And they get there and they go, oh, by the way, here's Gal Gadot. She's Wonder Woman. You're actually in a Wonder Woman film. But it happened like that. Really cool.
That's what I mean. Like, what a story. And she was such a nice person.
Yeah.
She got you a signed thing, didn't she?
She did. She took a picture that was like taken by the sun.
Yeah.
And it's her and all of her Wonder Woman get up. And she got like my hometown homie, which was pretty cool. Yeah, that was really cool. But yeah.
Cool. And then so now see, I know you don't want to talk about all of these. Now I was thinking about, do you remember when you did the Big Bang Theory leg sleeve?
Yeah, that was cool.
And she met the actors that play those characters.
Yeah, that was cool. I just done Bernadette on the side of her leg, and it was still wrapped in the picture. I'll try and get a picture of it and put it up of both these pictures. But yeah, it's still her leg was still wrapped from it because we had just done it, and on the side of the knee, 6 hours because it was Bernadette, and like there's a scene where they all dress up as princesses.
Yeah,
and it's Bernadette, and it's like real frilly pink dress sitting on a bench. So there's just a lot of detail in a very small, sensitive, horrible, bendy area.
Yeah.
And so she met Bernadette. It was really cool because after the event, they did like a podcast where they talked about the event. I think it was like might have been the Manchester Comic Con, something like that. And they asked both, because it was Bernadette and it was Raj, the guy who plays Raj.
Mm-hmm.
She met both of them. And they said, what was your favorite part about this event so far? And they were both said, well, actually, there's a lady with our faces tattooed on her. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I thought, that's so cool they did it. Just her, she was awesome.
She was a lovely lady.
Still to the day, one of my favorite clients.
Yeah, really lovely lady.
I tattooed her for like 8 years. Like, not every month, but there was some where I'd tattoo her every 2 weeks, every month.
Yeah.
Everything like that. Actually, when she was about to leave, because basically when her husband was deployed, she would get tattooed by me as like her way of having adult interaction and stuff. And I was afraid that he was like pissed off at me because you get hazard pay when you're deployed. And so I thought, oh my God, this guy's going to kill me because his wife is like spending all their hazard pay on me. He's probably thinking, you fucking prick, like you're taking all my hazard pay. And then later on, I met him a couple of times, but not really. And then right before they were about to leave, finally, she came and they got matching tattoos, or like tattoos together. And she left during the session. I thought, oh my God, here we go. He's gonna be like, man, I can't stand you. But actually, he was really nice, and he was like, thank you so much. Like during that time when my wife like probably felt alone, and I was away for so long, and she always had a place to come in here and like be with friends and talk. And oh, that's really nice.
That was nice.
Tattoos do like a lot more than
it's a bit like
tattoos.
a therapy session.
It is, yeah.
Really.
Sometimes it's me yapping away. Most of the time it's
that. Yeah, and I don't want to go into it anymore because I know you want to wait. Yeah. But another thing I've been watching, I know you don't watch it, is Bridgerton.
I need to watch the new season.
I love the new season, and the rest of it comes out this week.
You were really weird about the new season, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, because I have to. Right, when I'm pressurised into watching something, I'm like, no, it's not happening. Yeah, like, I have to be in the mood, want to sit down and watch it. Like, you do that a lot to me, but you also watch, like, so many things at once. I don't like starting endless series. I like to finish one, move on, finish one, move on. I don't like jumping around back and
you would
forth.
hate me with anime then. I'm all over the place.
I can't be asked for that.
I know you don't anime.
I can't be asked for that.
Literally, I've watched
I didn't even like Dragon Ball Z and any of that shit, so I really can't be asked with that. But, so
how
I
are
like
we
it.
married?
I know I wouldn't like it.
It's good that you like Lord of the Rings. You're like
and that
fantasy
used
stuff.
to watch it, and
anime's brilliant.
Nah, not.
You get hung up on the animation part of it,
not
but
for me.
It's brilliant.
But yeah,
which is weird because you love Disney.
Bridgerton was fantastic, and the rest of it comes out this week. So I know what I'll be doing is getting that finished because I have a Bridgerton party on Saturday.
Yes. Oh man. Yeah. I'm excited for you. Like your dress looks amazing. If we can, we'll.
I wouldn't go that far because
it's not
they're
amazing,
they're not flattering. Like how they sit, I'm like, ugh. But I'm very excited to have a laugh. And...
Well, whenever you guys do parties like this, it's always like.
Well, when I said to the girls, I was like, I have to be honest with you with the dresses. Like they are not made for people who like snacks. I like snacks, and they are not made for that type of body. So we're just gonna roll with it. But I'm really excited, so we're gonna have fun.
No, it looks good, and you've like bedazzled it, and you put a lot of time into it.
I always do that. If I can make anything a little bit customy, like your own thing, I will always.
It's not just a dress that like it just came as it is. You've done a lot with it. You put a lot of like bling on it and all sorts. And those parties that you guys do are always like next level.
Extra.
You guys
we did a Bridget Jones one. It was so fun.
Yeah.
I love Bridget Jones. That was fun.
Are you guys
your favourite Bridget.
Are you guys doing like all the different cocktails thing again?
Yeah.
Or...
C has made up a menu.
Nice.
Actually, she's got a lot of things we're doing, but I don't want to say because I don't know if the others know about it. Gotcha. So I'll wait until I'll tell you about it.
Secret.
The silly goose. I'll tell you about it next week.
Secret. Random things that Ben does.
It's not random. You just do things where I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, well, I think everyone watching the podcast knows that because it's just me talking shit and you're going, all right, Ben, move on.
Yeah, someone said that. Someone said today. I was like, Ben, enough, and I'm like, yeah, because you don't know where the line is sometimes.
There shouldn't be a line. Zero filters.
Oh, filter. It's filter.
I do that like every time. 4 episodes in, I'm just, ooh, we're gonna do another card. I like it.
Would you still love me if? It's really weird. Some people might, because some people have weird things. If I laid 3 eggs every morning. That's really weird. That is so weird. Like.
That's a good girl. Breakfast.
Like 3 eggs every morning. No.
Were they fertilized eggs or non-fertilized? Hopefully not fertilized.
It just says 3 eggs, and this is honeymoon phase.
I mean, yeah, I would still love you. I mean, actually, probably more, because then I could sell your eggs. Or would they be like ostrich eggs, like big old eggs, or like little tiny?
Move on.
Egg
I need to take it. I need to take it another route.
Because they're ostrich eggs. When you see those things, and I'm a celebrity, they make a massive omelet from the bad boys.
Yeah, they're huge.
Yeah, so maybe it would be like that, like a big poo, but egg poo, like Wuthering Heights. That as well.
Eggs in the bed.
Yeah, the eggs in the bed. Like,
obviously,
what a
we're
random...
gonna have to read the book.
Yeah, what a random like putting eggs in the bed. Like, and they were poor and going hungry. So that's a waste of eggs. And she put a bunch of eggs in his bed.
Just minging.
It was very strange. And like when he was playing
now
in
when
it,
I'm thinking about
when he was playing in it as well,
I still got so emotional about it.
You did
I
at
was
the end.
really
sad. So see, and you got emotional. So spoiler alert for anyone who doesn't watch the movie, by the way. You got emotional because at the end it's basically like spoiler alert. She dies because basically thinking that he hates her and she hates him.
Yeah.
And
he doesn't make it in time to speak to her, so it will say goodbye.
I hate when stories do that. Too many do it.
That's real life.
Oh, I hate it. It's like those Crown of Rose books that Sarah J. Maas everyone's into.
I didn't read them.
And like the second book.
Couldn't get into it.
I'll tell you what, the second book at the end, she does this thing where I think she like erases her memory of him. Like, so there's like a light guy and there's a dark guy. The light guy is an asshole, and the dark guy is actually the really nice one that she's like more attracted to and wants to be with. And at the she's with the dark guy, and then something happens where they'll kill the dark guy if she doesn't. Blah 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 blah. I hate it so much. And then so she's like, I'm gonna do something where I'll lose my memory of you. Don't forget about me. I'm gonna go and be miserable with this guy. I hate stories like that.
Yeah, but that's real life.
No, it's not.
Sometimes
just be with the person. Like, I mean, maybe back in those days you couldn't just get divorced, but Wuthering Heights
out there, like it's really easy. Like, oh, just get a divorce.
Well, no, it's not easy. Fucking over here. To be fair, in America, it wasn't the most hard thing ever. And I mean, my divorce went really nicely, smoothly.
Then but you're acting like you had all this stuff to sort out. You had
really
jack
young.
Shit to sort out.
No, I know, and we had no kids, and we had nothing, but it was easy. I mean, literally, we sat in the courtroom laughing and joking the whole time. The judge was like, "You two are getting divorced?" Like, it was mad. Like, people were getting brought into the courthouse with like shackles on, and we were like, "What the hell is going on?"
That's just because Ben cannot handle confrontation. Like, if nobody likes, let's just get this out here. Nobody likes confrontation.
Well, some people do.
No, they don't. And you're looking at me. No, I don't.
I'm looking at you because you're the person I'm talking to.
You get like, it makes you go.
Oh yeah, I hate
like
it.
it's not good.
Absolutely
but you take it to a level of where you would be thrown up in the corner.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, I wouldn't like it.
No.
But yeah, divorce over here is like, man, it sounds intense. I mean, it should be.
I don't know. I've never done it.
I mean, yeah, I haven't done it over here either, but I don't want to. Yeah, quickly put that in there. But like, yeah, everyone I've ever talked to about divorces, it sounds so horrible. Yeah. Like, it just, no wonder everyone gets mad at each other and pissy with each other. It doesn't sound like it could be a nice thing.
No.
It sounds like a cutthroat, horrible.
Yeah. Well, I guess it depends on circumstances. Like, if you're both amicable, probably fine. One of you's cheated or been a dick, not going to be fine.
Yeah, fair.
That is the bottom line.
And that's always been something we've always said to each other. Not that we ever will. We've always said to each other that if you're ever going to cheat, don't let me know that you're feeling those feelings before you do them.
Yeah.
And it would still hurt, and it would still suck, and still be horrible. But end it beforehand.
Yeah.
Than doing it and then finding out and then doing that, which I agree with. I mean, I would never want to tell you that, either one, because the psycho would come out, which is fair. Like, if I came up to you and was like, I'm thinking about cheating on you, you'd be like, fuck you!
Yeah, it wouldn't go great.
No, but, so you're saying that if we've talked about this so many times, but, so if I told you ahead of time, you'd be less angry with me than if I had actually already done the deed.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd still be human.
Yeah.
But you'd just be a little bit less. But what's the degree of less? Because I'm still.
Why are you asking these questions?
I'm just asking for the viewers, not for me.
This is coming up soon.
I like my life. I like you. I'm super attracted to you, so no one else catches my eye. You're a sexy bitch.
What? That noise.
Probably the microphone.
Oh my god, that's an egg.
I'm in the microphone in the person's ears. I just lick their ears.
Do you know what I've come to realise doing this? You could literally have a podcast on your own, with no one else.
ASMR.
With no one else. Just stop doing it, Ben. It's disgusting. Stop doing that. No one, like, literally.
Imagine if they're in the car listening
you could do this on your own.
Yeah, probably.
It's not probably
like the two faces of Ben, or the two sides of Ben.
Ben likes to talk.
Yeah, I do. That would be funny. Yeah. Anyway, another card. Let's see. Ooh, this is a really good one. Would you still love me if I had slept with 500 other people before you?
I wouldn't care.
No, I wouldn't either. I just think
that was before me.
Yeah.
Can't control any of that.
As long as I don't have like any cooties.
Yeah, as long as like not 5,000 kids are gonna come knocking on my door. I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that's fair.
When I said that, I should be careful. I mean, it's different from how old you are in life.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, obviously. But at the time, we were young.
At 19.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have taken on.
Yeah, so basically, when we first got together, you were like, "Do you have any kids in your previous marriage?" And I said no, and you're like, "Are you sure?" Like, and at the time, I thought, "Ooh, that's," because you were basically like, "Yeah, if you did, I want to be with you."
Yeah.
At the time, I thought, "Ooh, that's not very nice."
That's cutthroat.
But now, as many people I talk to that has so much baby mama and baby daddy drama,
Yeah.
Like, it very rarely sounds like there isn't baby mama or baby daddy drama.
Yeah.
There's always. And so now I get it.
Because that person's in your life. It's a link forever.
Yeah.
And I also think now, because obviously we have our own kids, it's hard work.
Yeah.
It gets easier in some ways as they get older, but it's really hard work.
Yeah.
So I know that it's at that age. Like, if we met later in life, I would expect it. It would be a different thing. But at such a young age, no.
Yeah, like I said, at the time I thought, ooh, that's not very nice that you think that way. But now I 100% get it. I've talked to, like, A used to tell me all the drama that she went with, that her and Jay had to go through.
Yeah.
Like the car accident, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it was just like, that sounds awful. Like the amount of times that she had to, like, go back to America and then, like, come back and then go back again to grab her kids from their parents. And unfortunately, because they both came to the marriage with kids from different marriages or different relationships, and they had to, like, go and make sure they got there on time. It just sounded like a lot.
Yeah, balancing.
And it's all the stuff that comes with that. It's gonna happen, but it sounds exhausting.
Yeah.
It sounds really hard. So yeah, I mean, obviously, if we met now, then it is what it is. But meeting when we did,
yeah,
I do
now
respect
different.
that. I respect that now.
Yeah, now different.
Yeah, especially at that young of an age, it would be, crazy. But nope, no babies from any other. Just
no more babies for you. No more babies for you. Full stop.
I got that snip as soon as Rain was 4 months old.
You did. So Ben, bearing in mind what women have to go through with all of that, because
you know what?
What?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, go on. What?
No, sorry, I cut you off. Sorry. I absolutely hate when I hear men say that they won't go through with a vasectomy.
Yeah.
Like, the woman's already, and this isn't me trying to sound like a gentleman. Genuinely, I feel this way. I hate that when men sit there and, like, whinge about having a vasectomy, and then make the woman go and have something way worse to stop them having kids, when they've already gone through all that.
All the shit.
Kids.
Yeah.
I absolutely.
It's selfish.
And for a woman to get everything taken out to stop having kids, it's
not that.
It's
tubes tied, isn't it, or hysterectomy? But either way, unless I had a C-section, then I would have done it, because I can do it there and then.
Yeah.
But other than that, no. And my whole thing about it, though, you were a little liar with it. Like, so Ben goes.
I milked it.
First of all, before we walked in, this man came walking out. Do you remember? Like, oh. And he could barely walk, and he looked in agony.
No, the worst thing is, I walked into the room, and any guy listening to this will know, when you have a vasectomy, it's like your boy knows what's about to happen to his luggage is about to be all fucked up, about to go through TSA and get ransacked. So I walk in the room, and my boy was, like, hibernating, and besides my very small dick day, it was bad. And I walk in, and just the lady looks at me, and I'm, like, looking at her like, I'm so sorry. Like, I promise. But the worst one is when I had to have my scan. So again, anytime, I don't know what it is, anytime you're going to a medical thing for your penis, it's like he knows anything that's about that. Oh man. And so when I was getting my scan, she handed me these, like, towels. And she was like, okay, so the first one you put underneath your balls. And then the second one you put, like, over your penis, which will say on your belly. And you do that. And I'm sitting there holding down this freaking towel for my life. I'm holding it down, and she's like, no, you can let go. It's fine. And I'm like, no, girl, my Tic Tac is going to come. Like, there's no fucking chance. You're going to get pinged like that. My little button, like a little nipple. Like, there's no chance. And so, yeah, when I was getting the procedure done, man.
Wait, you're talking about the vasectomy now?
Yeah. When I was getting my actual vasectomy.
The doctor, like, you said, it was really nice. He's like, you sure you don't want more kids? And you were like,
yeah.
My kids I love my kids. They're really beautiful, but they are demons. That's the word you use.
Actually, they didn't really, like, ask me much on base. Not too much. But the funniest thing is I was all ready. I had my headphones on, and I was, like, ready to, like, be locked in, get the procedure done, and move on. And the doctor went, oh, what are you listening to? And then I was like, you want to talk? Okay. And I was like, oh, well, I was listening to a book about ancient aliens, and we just got talking about aliens the whole time. Yeah. So literally, while I was getting my balls burnt, I was talking about ancient. The worst thing about a vasectomy is the feeling of your testicles going numb. It literally, the best thing I can explain it like is, you know when you see those videos of, like, the micro lens, like when, like, a bubble is freezing over and time lapse.
Yeah.
And you see, like, that's how your testicles feels when you get a vasectomy. When they're getting numbed, it literally feels like, and it's so weird. It feels like someone's just, like, crushing your nutsack.
Oh.
It's such a strange feeling. It's such a strange feeling. It's so weird.
Soul sucking.
Oh man, yeah, it's so strange. And then the rest of it was fine. Like, yeah, it was no problem. And then the after bit, I milked it because what else do I have to milk it for?
Comes out, I'm like, right, don't worry. I sort. Kai was in school. Yeah. Rain was like literally 4 months old. I'm like, right, I'll sort Rain out. Mum will have Rain. Okay, good. Babe, do you need anything afterwards? Do you want me to go get anything? Yeah. Go get me a foot-long meatball sub.
You had it ready for me when I got out, didn't
Subway.
you? Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I'll do that for you. And we got you home.
But you didn't get me the buy nuts hamper though, did you? No. That's the little ones people do where they're like,
goodbye nuts. Yeah. Goodbye nutsack. No, I didn't. You got a foot-long meatball. I kept the kids away.
For not having a foot-long.
Yeah, exactly. I kept the kids away from you all fucking day.
Yeah, I milked it. I watched so much TV.
And you were like,
I video games.
Watch TV. And then afterwards, a few months passed, and you went, wasn't even that bad.
No, it really wasn't. It really wasn't.
Fine.
So anyone getting a vasectomy, the worst thing, and you're not gonna like that I'm gonna say this, but
don't say it.
I gotta say it. No filter. It's gotta say it. I gotta say it. The first time you jizz or come when you're a man, it's like the first time you come when you were a kid, when you're younger. It is like someone is shooting hot lava out of your penis, and it's like blood involved with it.
That's enough.
And you're like,
no one wants to know that bit.
You never want to get that coming out of there. It's just not a nice thing. But other than that, it was a good process. Other than that one thing, and then it took me ages to actually go and get checked to make sure it actually worked. And so I swear, like every month after that, you were like, "Ben, I might be pregnant," and I was like, "No." The chances of this, it was almost every month.
It wasn't every month.
The chances of this not working are so.
No, but you would have been the first one to go. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
And then when I got it checked, it was like she called me. It was like, "Yep, you have like."
Bearing in mind, he got it checked 7 years later.
It wasn't 7 years.
It was 7 years later. It was 7 years later.
No, it wasn't. I got it checked about 2
years ago. Yeah, so it's about 7 years.
Rain's 8. No, that's not
9. Oh, I'm telling you, no. I reckon she just turned 7.
I think I got it checked like 3 years later.
No, but anyway. You didn't.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I need to go to that. I know I did. But anyway, when she called me, it was like, God, yeah, you have
I'm asking to check on the computer.
You can't. They're closed.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I remember when she said that. I was like, yes. And then I called you, and you're like, oh, are you actually happy about that? Like, yeah.
I'm very
shooting
happy
blanks, baby.
Yeah.
Pound it.
There's many things about this episode.
I just pounded my penis for anyone
about
listening,
this,
by the way.
There's many things about this episode that I'm like,
Don't say the word. No, don't say it. I hate when people say it. That's an ick. That's so rude. That's so mean. You know what that is? When someone says they have an ick, that's like literally saying that, like what you're saying right now, what you're doing,
nobody
literally
needed to know some
me.
of that information.
It did.
The story about the vasectomy.
I was being educational.
Fine. Yeah, no, you wasn't. No one.
Public service announcement.
Dr. Ben. Teacher Ben.
Anyway, another card. You got one more last card. Which one?
Would you still love me if I didn't like watching TV or movies together?
No.
No. Even though Ben is the hardest person to watch anything with if he's already fucking seen it. Because Ben likes to really deep dive into that and tell you the whole fucking storyline before you can watch it, and you have to go, stop, well, there's no point in watching it now. You do that with everything.
But then you also, the person goes, well, what happens next? And I'm like, I'm not telling you. You got to get to the end of the film. You got to find out yourself. So it's not entirely
in case it traumatizes me, like that stupid fucking film last night.
Well, don't be so weak. Don't let it traumatize you.
Oh, it's sad.
It's sad, but get the fuck on over it. It's a movie.
You cry at everything.
I do cry. Like Disney movies get me every time. Like I watched the beginning, and there's been so many Disney films. Like what was that? Elio recently, the
Wally
Disney film. Yeah, honestly, makes you cry every time. It's like sometimes like happy tears too. It doesn't have to necessarily just be like sad tears. It could be like I'm just happy for them being happy, and I get all emotional.
Yeah, you do get emotional.
They've done something really nice and really good, and you're like, oh, I'm so happy for them.
Like, yeah, there are things actually that make you emotional in that. Like, I have to say,
real life things don't really make me emotional very much.
You cry both times our kids were born.
Well, yeah, because that was pretty
traumatic.
Yeah, that was.
Everyone that goes, oh, it's so nice. Is
the
it
second time, I'll never forget. We did this before too. The second time, yeah. Speaking of gross, but when we had Rain, and your mom and I were sitting around, and the lady was like, "Oh, just so you know, when you stand up, it's gonna feel like the world is falling from your vagina."
Yeah.
But she didn't say it was actually going to fall from your vagina.
No, but you were really weird. You were really weird. You weren't even near me, and you made a point of coming round the fucking bed, and everything fell out.
Yeah, but I didn't know that was going to happen. She said it will feel like the world's falling out of your vagina.
She said it's going to fall out. She's going to fall out, and literally, that and some fell out.
It was like Aliens or something like that. It was like Alien versus Predator shit. Like,
and you had brain in your arms, and you were like...
Are you okay? Is there anything left in? Shove it back in.
It was grim.
That was mad. Childbirth is like. Anyone who says it's beautiful, the fact that a life is being born, that is beautiful. But everything else is awful. Everything else is just.
So I don't want to say too much, but I was really lucky to go to the birth of my nephew.
Yeah.
And that was really cool. Like, that was a core memory.
Yeah, not going through the pain, just the other side.
Well, it's a good job I was there, because I have to say my brother was fucking useless. Like, my brother has a thing with blood.
Oh yes, when I tattooed him. Oh yeah, I did these wings on his calves. And within, like, God, it must have been
2 seconds?
Yeah.
Needle touch.
He had to go outside, and he threw up over our fence.
I have never seen him go so white. Yeah. I mean, he's white. He went, like, extra white. Like, translucent. Yeah.
And then he went and puked over our fence into someone else's garden.
This is also the one that when he had a COVID jab, had to go lie on the bed.
Did he? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jabs are nothing.
He had to go lie on the bed, and then
I'm gonna fuck with him so bad about that.
So when baby Elle was born, there was one of the things like when they have to put like an IV or whatever in you, and she caught her, so it bled a bit. So she needed help, like getting over to the sink because she had like wires and stuff all on there, and clean her hand up. My brother's like, "Yeah, I got it." And he looked down and went, "No," and he had to go and sit down. So Stevie says, "Can you go help her, please?" You're gonna be like, "The baby's born, dude. There's blood and shit everywhere.
Loads of stuff.
Gross." And so
he's that guy that you see on One Born every minute. That's like the husband just like passes out on the floor.
Yeah, no, seriously, that would be him.
That's so funny. I'm gonna fuck with him so bad about that. I did not know that.
Yeah. Many times, Ben, when I'm like, "You're so selfish." Like, for example, it was fucking freezing last week. It's rained all day. It's been cold as shit. Window open, room icebox, where I've had to wear socks, trousers, long sleeve top, 2 beds, and an extra blanket. No. And an extra blanket because I'm so.
I just got the finger.
Yeah, you did. Because I'm so fucking cold. It's selfish.
No, with the amount of time you wake up at like 1 o'clock in the morning and you're like tossing off the covers and everything like that.
Give me a sec. It's called a hot flush, and then I'm fine. I don't need it -10. You do, you little weirdo.
Yeah, I like it cold. So I generate like right now. It's all hot. It's all hot.
This alcohol sweat's still coming out.
Probably correct. Yeah, for sure. Because when you know what it is, and I don't think we do this in America.
Did you have any shots?
No, I don't think we did. But yeah, I think I had like a shot of vodka, and she was our waitress on our table. Did no telling.
Oh yeah.
No telling how much shot she was putting in it each time, and she probably thought she was like helping me out.
Yeah.
Because I wanted a full lemonade.
Yeah.
You got. I was in a kitty as well, which I'm sorry. So we don't really do the kitty thing in America.
Oh yeah. So a kitty thing for Americans is basically say everyone puts in £20. And then we'll continuously buy rounds of drinks with that money until it runs out and needs topping up again. Yeah. It just saves everyone going, you're round, and that way everyone just pays into the middle. And it usually lasts for quite a while.
Like, available to go get drinks goes up and gets drinks. And normally everyone kind of makes a round going up there. But the problem with doing a kitty is that you're basically drinking at the speed of the fastest drinker in your group. Because the moment their pint gets down to like that
much, they're ordering another one.
You need to have another one.
Yeah.
And me, especially with a pint of lemonade, I'm not trying to drink fast. Because like fizzy gives me gas, and I don't want to drink it super fast. So I do that, but I had a lot of them, but I didn't realize how. I didn't think even like when we came home and I went to sleep, I don't feel like I was like drunk. Well, I must have been because the next morning was hell. And like I said, I'm still going from it. It's shit. But yeah. Oh.
You were so smashed.
Oh,
it's bad when you just don't know what to do with yourself.
Yeah, honestly.
And that was
then I had to like, Sundays are so busy for us. It's like driving here, driving there, driving this, and doing that, and it's like, I don't wanna.
Well, I had someone coming over to pick up stuff.
Yeah, you did a sleepover. That's something that happened.
Yeah,
Rain had her first sleepover.
So I tell you, if I hadn't have had that, I would have said to you stay here, and I'd have took her to football because I know how bad you were hanging, and that's not fun. But one of us had to be here. To be fair, if you'd have said to me, I'll be here, but I don't know, you hadn't met the lady before, it's just a bit awkward.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we had that. Rain had a big weekend. Then she had her first sleepover, and they had their first win at football.
Oh, they're so happy.
Yeah. And she had some great saves. She did really well.
Did she? Mm-hmm. And then our son has made it through to regionals for darts. So that is this Saturday.
Anyone doesn't know again, big dart fans.
Yeah.
Love darts. Play like 2 nights a week for me, and then Kai plays like 3 times a week. And we love this conversation.
No, I'm glad you found something together.
Something together. Yeah, that's what it is. Especially with Kai being 13.
Because you're not really into football.
Oh, you know what
you're not into football.
I know what I want to say, but they don't know what I'm saying. So for you guys, I'm not a big fan of European football, which is soccer for you guys in America, because they're overpaid wimps. I hate the fact, like you get touched on an elbow and they're like, and they're down. And I know the reason why they do it. I get it. They're trying to like get penalties, they're trying to get fouls. I get it. But just play the fucking game. Like the only time I've ever thought I actually like football was when we watched that documentary about Man U winning the treble.
Yeah.
And that I said to you when we watched that, I'm like, what happened to that football? Because that's
you're on about the era of like Roy Keane and that.
Yeah,
it's just not the same anymore.
Like that was people who were like going out. And
football is life.
Yes, that's awesome. Like I love that. I could watch that all day. Go ahead, and then
about football. I was then gonna take it back to rugby.
Yeah, but let me finish this first. I'm going to rugby. So, and I didn't go down like a wimp. I went down like a hero, by the way. But so with football, like I literally watched a football match. Let's just say it was Arsenal versus Chelsea. I don't know who it was from.
What?
Let's just say it was Arsenal versus Chelsea.
What?
Why are you saying what? Arsenal.
Arsenal. It's
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Arsenal. I didn't say it weird. Got your dick. Dickhead. Just put a massive penis over your head.
Arsenal.
Doesn't matter. Newsflash, I'm American and I have a fucking different accent than you. But anyway, I was really interrupted with fucking grammar police. Jesus.
Wait, I'm going to write them on my phone.
Okay. Well, so I'll tell a story. Shut the fuck up. Let me tell you a story. So, what I don't like, so let's just say it was Arsenal and Chelsea. Did I say Chelsea correct?
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So, I'm not going to say it again because I'll probably fuck it up the second time. But anyway, I remember watching a match not too long ago. And let's just say Arsenal took out the Chelsea guy, tackled him, took him out, hit his legs. That's a foul. And the Chelsea player was on the ground, like, doing the acting shit they do. Arsenal guy's out. And then Arsenal guy looks down and thinks, ooh, I probably shouldn't have popped up. I could milk it as well. He just literally goes and throws himself to the ground. And starts rolling around. And that honestly was like, I don't want to watch football. That killed it for me. I like watching Wrexham because they're an exciting team to watch.
Yeah.
Like, they might get promoted again.
They might.
It's crazy.
They might.
So, that's exciting. I like watching that because that's fun. And then you got, obviously, the show, which makes it more stuff you get to watch. Anyway, the football thing.
No, not football. The rugby thing. The rugby thing.
Yeah. So, I had
about people going down.
Yeah, I had a little career playing football.
Tiny career.
So, yeah. The first...
I'm playing football. I'm playing rugby.
No, rugby, yeah. The first game was amazing. I was a winger because I was actually fast then, and I was a lot taller than what I am now. So I was 5'10". I'm 5'7" now. So fuck you very much. Anyway, I was 5'10". It's literally in my medical records. I have shrunk because I have a spine disease. So fuck you for laughing about my disability. Horrible person. She's slamming my disability. You hear that? You horrible witch. You cackling at my disability. My poor hunchback of me. Insensitive.
I'm laughing about what you're about to say.
So, yeah. So, my first match was fantastic. Like, I played so well. I was really happy with it. I fell in love with rugby. Loved it. And my second match, it was like anyone who plays rugby for like local teams will know a lot of times. And I imagine this probably happens in football as well. That if the other team doesn't have enough players, then sometimes like our players who has more players will go over to the other team and play for the other team. So I remember my friend W was on the other team, and he got to play loads of it. They finally put me in, and again I was a winger. and this other winger against me on the other team was fucking gigantic. I think he's probably like grown in my head over the years, but honestly, he was like the Hulk. He was massive. He had like the butterfly wing. You know, like when people are so ripped, they have like those big fucking obliques on the side. He was like that. He was huge. And rugby, so in American football, you kind of tend to, when you hit people, you kind of like use your momentum.
Real quick, and going back in the day, like you were.
Oh, I used to be ripped.
So
I used to be very good shape. So I wasn't like fat. I was ripped, and I had an athlete. I was all around in good shape. Anyway, so this other guy was huge, and I was like more on the lean side of it. Whereas he had bulk. And so in American football, you use momentum a lot to stop people. But in rugby, it's more you just go straight through him. You're told, like, literally go straight through him.
Yeah.
The first time I hit him, it made my ears ring when I hit him. Like, I was like, oh, fuck. God, it hurt so bad. And he didn't look like... It took him down. I got him down.
He just like, oh, get back up.
Yeah, he was fine. Me, I was like, shit. So the second time I hit him, I like kind of didn't. I kind of hesitated and just sort of like, and it didn't happen. And they might have scored. I can't remember if they did, but it was bad.
Yeah.
And so the next time I'm like, fuck, I really need to like, come on, man up and go for it. So the next time what I did is I kind of grabbed him, and like sometimes in American football, I grabbed him, I planted my left foot, and I grabbed him and I twisted. So I twisted my left foot. And then one of my teammates decided that he wanted to come and like help me. And so he hit from this side, and it just made my leg go over, which was already twisted. And I heard a loud pop, and I just thought, oh, it'll be fine, no problem. I started limping around trying to run, so I got on the sideline and did that, and yeah, it wasn't good. But then my foot started like swelling over my boot, like it was awful. And then I called my ex, and we lived like what 40 miles from.
It's about a 45-minute hour drive. Yeah.
And I called her and was like, oh, hey, I'm pretty sure I broke my leg. And she just went, all right, see you when you get home. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I'll come get you.
And you drove manual then?
I drove manual, so I tried to drive manual, and it's my left foot, so that's your clutch foot. Oh, man, that was awful. And then I ended up going and finding out that I spiral fractured my left fibula, and I have a metal bar on my leg for the rest of my life now because of it. It's only a little one. It doesn't sit off metal detectors, so it's obviously not that big. But, yeah, that was awful. That was
It's
horrible.
more just, I broke my leg because of my teammate.
Yeah.
You never know they did that to you.
I don't know. I never went back after that because the military was really like, we never want you anywhere near like a rugby pitch ever again because of that. Because it took me out of work for 8 weeks, I think.
Well, you first went here and they're like, just elevate it, put some ice on it.
Yeah, I first went in the emergency room and
probably said take some Tylenol.
My ankle was literally like black.
Yeah.
It was horrible. And yeah, my supervisor at the time was like, and she was the go-getter, man.
Yeah,
She fucked you up. So she took me over there, and she went in there and was like, you right now, pay attention to him. And yeah, got me a scan, and they're like, ooh. And so I literally had surgery the next day, which I'll never forget it. It was 2 days before my birthday, my 20th birthday, and it was the day I pinned on my next ring.
Oh.
And never forget it, and I didn't work for the next 8 weeks because I was in a boot.
No, the only reason why it always makes me laugh is because it's just, that could only happen to you.
Yeah.
Your own teammate tackling you and then breaking your fucking leg could only happen. Do you know what I mean? Could only happen to you.
It wasn't my finest moments.
No.
Yeah. That was the end of my career. That was it. Over and done with.
Yeah.
Like this podcast.
Absolutely.
Like
this episode coming. That's this episode coming to an end.
That's my wife, by the way. How
got a great weekend. Kai's got his regionals with his darts.
Yeah, wish him luck. We'll see who gets married on Love Is Blind.
Yep.
Because I pretty much don't think anyone's
get to finish off Bridgerton.
I don't think anyone's gonna get married on Love Is Blind.
RJ, there's one couple that I'm rooting for.
Ooh, yes. I can't remember their names.
I don't remember
their
names.
They're lovely.
Mm-hmm.
They seem really, really nice.
Yeah.
The mixed race couple.
Yeah.
Yeah. They seem really, really lovely. They seem good. That's our predictions. Everyone else, fucking awful.
Yeah, awful.
Amber and Big Dude, they're all right.
Not sure.
Adam? I don't remember his name. But yeah, they're all right.
Oh, and we need to do a special shout out to a Mr. Adam Ruggles. It is his birthday on Saturday.
Oh, yes.
So if you see him, wish him a very
He's
happy
old as fuck,
birthday.
so let him know it.
Very happy birthday, Russ.
But he's getting it. He's running marathons. And
he just did his first 10K.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Amazing.
I couldn't do that.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah,
you haven't run for a long time.
No, for a long
Mainly
time.
because you used to take the dog and you'd fall over.
Oh, yeah, dog took me
Story
out.
of you, rollerblades, fall over. Scooter, fall over. dog walk fall over.
I just like to experience all aspects of everything I do, including the pain.
Oh, okay. And on that note.
Yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for listening, as always. Again, we really do appreciate all your shares and likes and comments.
Yes, thank you.
Really like the comments.
Thank you.
A lot of people have been messaging myself and Stacey.
Yeah, and also, when you send us pictures or tag us where you're watching it from, thank you.
Super
it's
cool.
So cool.
Super
and we keep it all, and we want to do something with that. So
obviously,
please.
anyone who's ever done a podcast might know it's not hard, but it's not easy.
It's time consuming.
It's time consuming. It's trying to do the socials.
It's everything.
Trying to spread the word. It's trying.
Yeah, like we don't want to irritate people by continuously spamming, but we have to push it out there.
The only way you can do it is spamming like hell. So. Yeah, anyone who likes, shares, comments, anything, it really does mean a lot.
Really appreciate it.
Personal message, let us know what you think. It means a lot. Like, if
there's anything you want to ask us, anything you think we should talk about, send us all your ideas in, please.
As well. So if there's a story that we kind of glance over that you're like, ooh, no, wait.
Well, people have been doing that. Like I said today, someone asked me, like, it does happen.
Yeah, so we do talk about it like we did earlier today. Yeah. So, yeah, we really, really do appreciate it. This is episode 4 of 2 Accents.
1 Marriage. 0 Filter.
There was no clink.
You did it.
But there was like a finger on the way. Yeah. Woo! My belly keeps coming up. Stop it.